Hey everybody, welcome back to my currently messy wood shop, and well, it's kind of perpetually messy, but I'll get it cleaned up one day soon. If you haven't seen it already, I finished the king size mattress bed frame that I was going to make out of wood, just really out of 2x4s and common pine boards, and I made it, works well, put a lot of extra 4x4 columns underneath for support so it can't collapse on my wife and I anytime soon. She's still on vacation, so she's going to come home all surprised that the bed frame's actually built. I'm going to try to get the headboard built too. I just took the measurements for it, and I also showed you the picture on the last video. I'll show you the picture again so you'll get an idea of what I'm making, and all I'm using is underlayment, some more 2x4s, and then some common 1x10 pine boards. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so here's a sketch. Don't mind this stain. I think that's a little bit of actual sealant or something that I used on the last project to seal the wood in. But anyways, made the frame. This is of course not to scale. It was a rough idea I sketched out. The bed height is 14 inches tall, like it said it was going to be online. But what I'm going to do for the headboard is I'm going to make it 26 inches tall by 77.5 inches wide. Now 77.5 inches wide is the same width as it was down here from there to there or there to there. So 77.5 inches is going to have a 4-foot-inch depth to it, and this is going to be the underlayment pieces. It's going to be cut at 45-degree sections and mitered that way and then placed, and it should look really nice. And then of course I'm going to do little miters on the right angle common pine boards. Now, what I'm going to do is, even though it says a 1x10, if I remember right, common pine boards are really not 1 inch by 10 inch. It's 3/4 inch by 9 1/4 inch or something like that, which is total bullshit that they are not going to give you the full length that they say, but that's everything when you buy wood. So what I'm going to do is, I know for sure I want the 4-inch depth. I don't really care about the width of this quite as much, so I'm going to take that 9 1/4 inches. I'm going to rip 4 inches on my table saw for the back parts. Once I use my miter saw to cut them to length, then I'm going to use whatever thickness is left over, which should be 5 1/4 inches, to make the border there.